Let's learn some American football terms. These are penalty terms that you may hear in an NFL game. Let's start with the penalty offside. Most of the time you will hear this with an S at the end, offsides. And this is a penalty in which the defense crosses the line of scrimmage. It's that imaginary line where the ball is before the play starts too soon. This is not to be confused with an offside kick, which is legal and strategic. So let's talk about the penalty here, the offside penalty or offsides. So to say that, we are going to stress off because this is a compound word, and we are going to stress off again. To do that, we are going to have the truest vowel. So we're going to have a really wide open mouth for the ah, and then add that F, off, offsides, offsides, offsides. Moving on to false start. So a false start is when the offensive player moves before the center snaps the ball. So that's the guy who stands in the middle. He has the ball and then he throws it back between his legs to the quarterback. So if someone on the offensive side, the team that has the ball, starts too soon on that side, then that is a penalty called a false start. To say this word correctly, you are going to stress false, and then start is going to be unstressed. So the vowel in false needs to be really true, and that is a really wide, open, oval shape for that vowel. And we are going to move to the L. Sometimes people will say, I don't even hear the L. That's okay if you don't. Just think about continuously moving the tongue from sound to sound, and think about moving to get to that S. False, 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 false start, false start, false start, false start. Next, we have holding. And holding is when you illegally grab and hold another player. So to say this word correctly, we're going to start with that H, and then we're going to move to the O. To do that, you have to move your mouth for that long O sound. So we're going to move from that H to the O. Keep the air moving out of the mouth. Holding. So what I do is I move from the O. I touch the tip of my tongue to the back of my top front teeth where the skin and the teeth meet on the roof of the mouth. Hold it there for a second. That kind of marks my L. And then I let the air puff out for the D sound. Ding. Holding. 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 Next, we have pass interference, and this is illegal contact, which prevents a catch. So to say this word, we have lots of syllables. This is a tough one. We are going to stress the fear and interference. So we have pass interference. Pass interference. You have two options for sounds in this word. You can say inter with a T, or you can drop the T altogether and say inner. I typically say inner. So pass interference, pass interference, pass interference. We have unsportsmanlike conduct. And this is just being very disrespectful, and this can be a penalty. So to say this, we're going to think about the two words together, which are making a compound word. So we are going to stress word one, unsportsmanlike, and unstress conduct. But we also have stress in the words with the syllables. So we are going to stress sports and con. So we have unsportsmanlike conduct, unsportsmanlike conduct. And then when we put that all together, we are going to focus on unsportsmanlike, and then conduct will be shorter and less stressed. Unsportsmanlike conduct, unsportsmanlike conduct, unsportsmanlike conduct. So let's give all of those words a try one more time. We have unsportsmanlike conduct, pass interference, holding, false start, offside. I hope you enjoyed this lesson on American football, and you can watch all of the American football games on YouTube. So I will link details to that below. Thanks so much for being here, everyone. And if you have a word that you're not sure about or a term in American football that you would like to have explained or learn how to pronounce, let me know in the comments below. You can also let me know the team that you are hoping wins the Super Bowl. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day.